Yeah, so I got this question that came in. They've titled it, "How shall I balance revision time and life?" Got told by my teachers to revise 6 to 7 hours a day. But the thing is, I have to help out with my parents at their shop, which is pretty much a full-time work. My parents expect me to wake up at 9 every day, but due to the fact that I have to help them, we leave the shop about 3:30 in the afternoon, come home and sleep about 2 a.m. in the night. Even if I woke up at 9, I still have to do housework and I have to hang the washing. Not to mention my dad nagging me to call my grandparents every day since my granddad recently went to the hospital and my dad said it's disrespectful not to speak to my elders. Honestly, how do I even balance my revision time when I spend so much time doing other things? Oh, and bonus point, I'm an expert at procrastination.
Aren't we all?
For real. So how can I balance school life balance?
It's funny because when you was reading out that question, I guess that's coming from probably a teenager. But thinking about it, that's where I'm kind of at in life now anyway, being an adult. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you're a teenager, you don't have, like for example, he's helping the parents at the shop. So it's the parents' responsibility, he's helping out. He's helping out so-and-so, he's doing this, he's got to do chores. It's not his house to do chores, but he's doing it to help out so-and-so. But now thinking about just being an adult, like working a job, paying bills, it's just life.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
It just doesn't stop, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, I guess you do have to find that balance. And I guess being a teenager living in your parents' house, it's difficult to turn things down. Well,
first of all, 6-7 hours a day, the teachers are telling you to revise.
That's a full-time job.
That's a monstrosity.
Yeah.
6-7 hours a day. You have to revise for 6-7 hours a day.
Yeah, that's insane. Because they're the hours that you would work if you worked in an office.
And they probably knew that when they said it.
We
want you to act as if you're working and study.
But then if this teenager is also then working at the parent's shop from morning till afternoon and then coming home and having to study, I guess, it's probably easier said than done. You'd have to have that conversation with your parents.
And the teacher.
Yeah. And the teacher, definitely.
I think more the teacher than your parents.
Absolutely.
Because your parent, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
But to your parents anyway,
one thing I've learned in the past, even in the past year, I've been a teacher for 3 years now. And when I first started teaching, I tried to get everything done all the time.
Right.
And one of my colleagues, good friend of mine, and she was my mentor when I was at this school as a student. And so I kind of go to her for advice and just chat sometimes. And she said to me one time, "You will never have everything done as a teacher. It's impossible because you've always got planning, you've always got paperwork, you've always got market, you've just always got something, and you will never have everything done." And so and she said that to me a while ago, and it still took me a while to understand that. And I'm now kind of getting to the stage where, okay, I'm not going to have everything done. And it might mean that I may have to do extra here so that the next day I can go and do X, Y, Z. And so, yes, 6 to 7 hours a day is crazy. But I wouldn't use it as an excuse to say you're not going to revise. You know, because sometimes when you're given something, when you're told to do something and you don't agree with it, sometimes you might just not do it at all. You still got to do it. Okay, I can't do 6 to 7 hours this day. Can I do 5 hours this day and 2 hours this day? Do you know what I'm saying? You've still got to... I think the motto of the school that I work in, we've got like a motto, and it's something like the best start in life for children with no excuses and no compromises.
Right.
And I'm learning to adapt to that. It's very easy if you don't agree with something to, I don't agree with it, so I'm not doing it. Well, there's no excuses and there's no compromises, and I think you've got to not make an excuse and find how you can revise for this amount of hours, as well as helping mum and dad. Have those conversations with mum and dad. Have those conversations with the teacher, like you're saying. Where can you fit X, Y, Z in? Because the reality is the teachers aren't gonna tell you to set a timer, screenshot your 6 to 7 hours and send it to them. Do you know what I'm saying? I think they're more saying cover this content rather than revise for 6 to 7 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I guess the first question I'm thinking is, do you really need 6 or 7 hours?
Exactly.
And I think the advice that I'd probably give this person is, you're gonna have to learn how to work smart as opposed to just hard. Because clearly they're doing a lot of stuff with their parents, shop, granddad, housework, and then now there's 6-7 hours. The aim is now, where can I be more efficient in some of these categories? 6-7 hours might be the case for someone who doesn't have anything else to do, but now this almost the way of thinking should be, how can I revise smart? How can I learn smart with flashcards or whatever? But how can I try and almost condense the amount of time it would take? Because 6-7 hours might be 6-7 hours of half learning, half watching.
Oh, definitely, no doubt.
All of that stuff.
Absolutely.
So instead of 6-7 hours of that, maybe you might be able to do one or two of pure focus, like no distractions, and you'll be able to get way more out of it than your 6-7 hours of just all of that
dipping
stuff.
in and out.
Exactly. Could I do, like you're saying, some stuff the night before with the clothes and the housework? That means I've got more time. Like all of these things. And like you said in the beginning, that this is just life. So you might as well learn how to do it now, because it's just gonna help when you go up.
Yeah. There's one of my friends always used to, and the scenario is a bit different, but one of my friends always used to say to me, chew the meat and spit out the bones. And the teachers are probably saying revise for 6 to 7 hours because they want you to learn something, not so much about sitting down for 6 to 7 hours revising, but a job in the future that you might work, etc. Cool. Okay, you may not be able to do 6 to 7 hours, but chew the meat and spit out the bones. Take what they're trying to teach you. They're trying to teach you about discipline, working for longer hours, as well as having to go do X, Y, Z, trying to teach you life skills. So chew the meat, the life skills that they're trying to teach you, spit out the bones. Okay, cool. I might not be able to sit down for 6 to 7 hours, but they're trying to teach me something here. Let me learn it and adapt it to my life and where I can do that. I think also the whole thing about dad telling him to call granddad, that seems, and I don't know, if you're listening you might think that's insignificant, but that's family. And so there's so many different aspects to life. There's work, there's leisure, there's family, there's this, there's that, and you've got, as human beings, we have to engage with all of them. We have to engage in work, whether it's paid, charity, whatever it is. You have to engage in leisure because we're humans and we need rest. You've got to engage with friends and family, interaction with other people. Do you know what I'm saying? All of those things, it's life. And so you've got to find time to fit all of those things in.
All right, well, we might as well not lie. This is an outro. You are at the end. And we want you to do what every YouTuber says. Like, comment, subscribe. Share.
Share's a big one, personally.
It is. We're trying to grow something. This is this common room thing is basically we're trying to help common people
Yeah.
get access to elite information
For free
for free
at this stage.
for now.
For free for now. Yeah. I like that.
But we're really trying to help. We both have a burden. Russell, all three of us have a burden just to see normal people
Yeah.
get access to things that only money would really get. Big money would only really get you.
Absolutely.
So if you like what you're hearing, please share. Help this.
Yeah.
Help this out big time. Or if you've got a question, a thought, a comment, feel free to DM us, email us.
Yeah. Get in touch.
If you're brave enough to do it with your name on it,
Yeah.
comment down below. If not, then we got an email, tcrpod@outlook.com, or Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Our handle is tcrukpod.
I'm also going to throw in as well, send in a voice note. Like if you want to send a question or again, a comment or anything of that nature, then send in a voice note, like you would. Record it and send it to us, and we will actually feature your voice note on the pod as well, and then respond. Do you know what I'm saying? So it would be great to hear from you guys a bit more live and direct as well.
Cool. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you then.